The internet of value is here, across borders, beyond banks. Welcome to the future. Welcome to Apex.
Hey my friend, I hope all is well. In this video, I'm really going to expose Swell. I'm going to show you that Swell, Ripple Swell, is probably 10 times bigger than most people think. It literally, all of the biggest financial players, literally the whole financial world is there at Swell. So it is bigger. It is much, much bigger. My goodness, my friend, you can't even imagine. You're really going to understand after this video. I'm just going to break down the BlackRock, literally all of them. I'm going to really break down the Swell and it's going to blow you away, I promise. Please like and subscribe before we get started. Let's get into it. Oh, and before I forget, it's not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. It's just for entertainment purposes only. You do not want to miss this. You can't even imagine what I'm going to show you here. All right, so this is the list of speakers, and I'm going to break them down. Speakers here. They're going to show Nasdaq here. So this guy is advisor digital assets for the White House. This lady here, Adina Friedman, she's the chair and the chief executive officer for Nasdaq. So I'm going to show you Nasdaq. I promise you'll understand more after you watch this. So Nasdaq is the world's second largest stock exchange, has a total market capitalization listed of companies exceeding $25 trillion. The total market capitalization of listed companies exceeding 25 trillion as of early 2025. Combined U.S. exchanges top 50 trillion, with Nasdaq holding roughly half. This is just one player. So for transaction volume, it sees an average daily share volume of about 2.5 billion shares. Not $1 billion, billion shares, my friend. Daily share volume, 2.5 billion shares, equating to roughly $1 trillion in dollar value based on typical shares prices, make it one of the most liquid markets globally. And it's all going to settle through XRP, my friend. Now, let's continue going through the list here. So this is a video here. This person is just playing the video of the Swell. They're going through all of this was advertising for Ripple. They were going through all of the people that were going to be there, right? Monica Long, she's the president. BNY Mellon, the Chief Product and Innovation Officer at BNY Mellon, the Chief Product Officer. Not that a secretary is not an important job. It's not what I'm saying, but this lady is at the top of the company. So BNY Mellon, let's look at this one. Hey, my friend, if you're a day trader or pro, BTCC Exchange will be a game changer for you. BTCC Exchange is one of the world's most preferred and trusted crypto exchanges for day traders and pros, tailored for high volume futures and scalping. Founded in 2011, it's the longest running platform with 0 hacks, licenses in the US, Canada, EU, and more. It's a dream for traders. Top 5 on CoinMarketCap for derivatives, unmatched liquidity, rock bottom fees, advanced order types like TWAP and iceberg orders, plus API for algo trading. They also have one of the most user-friendly copy and leverage trading platforms in the world. Join over 600,000 traders, compounding daily scalps into explosive returns. If you're not using BTCC for your day trading, you're seriously missing out. Use my BTCC referral link on the screen, in the description, or in the pinned comment, or scan the barcode on the top right of the screen for up to 11,000 USDT rewards, up to 10% bonus on your first deposit via referral link, easy $50 minimum, and 30-day trading to unlock the bonus, up to 50% off fees and VIP perks like priority support. Leverage and copy trading is risky, so only use what you can afford to lose, or seriously don't do it at all. I launched this YouTube channel to share crucial crypto insights, not to see you make reckless moves and lose your hard-earned money. Testimonials are paraphrased for clarity from real BTCC trader reviews. See description for sources. Never keep all your crypto on exchanges. Use reputable hardware wallets. Links below. Now let's get back to the video. So I asked the AI, tell me about BNY Mellon. BNY Mellon, the world's largest custodian bank with over 50,000 employees globally, an annual revenue of $19 billion. October 2025, manages $2.1 trillion in asset under management as of September 2025. Its broader custody and administration asset scale reaches $57.8 trillion. So listen to this carefully, guys. If you look at their broader custody and everything they're involved in, reached 57.8 trillion. 57.8 trillion as of September 2025. And they're at Swell, my friend. The transaction volume, its treasury service processes 2.5 trillion in payments daily. 2.5 trillion, my friend. So just between Nasdaq, Franklin Templeton, Citibank, BlackRock, Fidelity, Bitwise, JP Morgan, you can't even imagine. But just these two alone that I've showed you so far, the Nasdaq and BNY Mellon, Nasdaq is 1 trillion and literally BNY Mellon is 2.5 trillion. So just those two alone is 3.5 trillion per day. I haven't talked about BlackRock yet and Citigroup and Fidelity. I just started, my friend. This is who's at Swell, the Ripple event, my friends. You think Ripple's not going to run the world? No, the world's going to run on Ripple. Ripple's going to run the world. Because technically, Ripple is the IMF disguised as a private company, what we could say. Hey, Kraken. Yeah, Kraken. David Schwartz, of course, he's there, right? Former NSA, probably still works for them. Franklin Templeton, right here. This lady here. Head of Innovation for Franklin Templeton. Franklin Templeton, which is launching an ETF. I think they launched it already. XRP ETF. Yeah, they did launch it already. Franklin Templeton is a major global asset management firm with 1.69 trillion in assets under management. As of October 31st, 2025, custody and administration scale, primary and asset manager, not a custodian. So no separate custody report. BlackRock. Good old BlackRock. Oh my goodness. I hope you're sitting down for this one, my friend. BlackRock. So I asked the AI, tell me BlackRock in regards to transaction volume, asset management, how big are they? BlackRock is the world's largest asset manager, with assets under management reaching a record $13.4 trillion as of September 30th, 2025, the end of quarter 3. This marks a 17th year-over-year increase from 11.4 trillion. So they managed $13.46 trillion dollars, and literally they increase 17% per year of assets under management. It's probably actually their AI Aladdin, I think it is. Aladdin. That literally that AI, if you're looking at it, is unreal. It's literally running the world. That AI is insane. So it's the AI that does all the trading for BlackRock. It's called Aladdin. I encourage you to look into that. Driven by market rallies, inflows into ETFs, and strategic acquisitions, ETFs alone saw an average daily trading volume exceeding 20 billion in recent quarters. So their iShares trading exceeding 20 billion per day. Everybody believes that BlackRock is gonna launch an XRP ETF. They have to. It wouldn't make sense for them not to launch it. So we're really looking forward to that. Contributing to overall market liquidity. For the broader custody and administration scale, BlackRock's Aladdin technology platform, used by the firm and licensed to over 250 clients, including pension funds, insurers, and banks, supports more than 21.6 trillion in total assets across global portfolios. This encompasses not just BlackRock's own assets under management, but also third-party assets for risk management, trading, and operations, representing about 10% of worldwide financial assets. These figures are distinct. Assets under management reflects direct client investments managed by BlackRock, while Aladdin's scale highlights its tech infrastructure's reach. All data is from Q3 2025 report. Now the next one right here is Ryan Rugg, Global Head of Digital Assets, Citi. Now, Ryan Rugg is the same person that admitted that if you take all of the banks and you merge them onto, if you take all the databases of the banks and you merge them onto a shared ledger, into one shared ledger, so essentially that's what the regulated liability network is. Ryan Rugg, if you've watched my other videos, he's the one who admitted that the shared ledger and the regulated liability network is the same thing. And the regulated liability network used to be called the Regulated Internet of Value, but they changed the name real quick because everybody knows that the Internet of Value is Ripple. So instead of calling it the Regulated Internet of Value, they changed the name to the Regulated Liability Network, so nobody would know it's Ripple. Gilbert Verdian of Quant, when he was talking about how they provide the programmability, interoperability, and custom APIs for the Regulated Liability Network, Gilbert Verdian admitted that they also partnered with R3, who's bringing over the shared ledger, where all the tokenized assets will reside. The shared ledger, the regulated liability network, and the regulated internet of value, and the Finternet, and the unified ledger, it's all the XRP ledger. Quant provides the programmability and interoperability and custom APIs for the shared ledger, for the Finternet, which is another name for financial internet. So instead of saying internet of value, they say financial internet. So if you've watched my other videos, you've seen where I have proven to the XRP community that the regulated liability network, regulated settlement network, regulated liability network, unified ledger, like I said, the Finternet, and the shared ledger, it's all the XRP ledger. I was the first one to show that to the community and prove it 100% that they're using different names to confuse us. So again, Ryan Rugg is the one who admitted that the shared ledger is the regulated liability network. They're the same thing. It used to be called the regulated internet of value. And I show video in one of my YouTube videos, I show a video of the BIS, that's the Bank for International Settlements. It's the central banks for all central banks. He's describing the unified ledger, and he explains that the unified ledger is going to replace SWIFT because it replaces all the corresponding banking. And he says if we have the unified ledger, we can replace SWIFT. So the BIS is admitting that the unified ledger replaces SWIFT, and we all know that Ripple is replacing SWIFT. There's a lot of people in the quant community think that the unified ledger is quant, and I could see where they could come to that conclusion. A bit of confusion there, but no, the unified ledger is the XRP ledger. Quant provides the programmability, interoperability, and custom APIs for the unified ledger, for the Finternet. And Gilbert Verdian also said on Twitter that he said we are going to provide the programmability and custom APIs and for the regulated internet of value. So sometimes they call it the regulated liability network. Sorry, he said the institutional internet of value. So instead of saying regulated internet of value, this time he called it the institutional internet of value. That was Gilbert Verdian when he said they provide the programmability for it. So if they're providing the programmability for the institutional internet of value, for the regulated internet of value, that means they are not the internet of value. Quant is the internet of trust. Okay, so Citibank. Now let's look at Citibank real quick. Citibank, scale overview, total assets, 2.62 trillion. Transaction volume, service segment processes 7.5 trillion in cross-border payments annually. US dollar clearing volume, 200 million instructions quarterly. Assets under management, $550 billion. Broad custody administration, 30 trillion in total, of which Citibank provides full custody administration services on 2 trillion. They have total assets of 2.62 trillion, one of the biggest banks in the world, again, at Ripple SWELL. So we've got the Nasdaq, we've got Franklin Templeton, we've got BlackRock, we've got Citi. They're all there, my friend. They're all there. They're all there. It's game over. Now, the next one is going to be Fidelity. We're just going to look to it here, right there. Fidelity is one of the world's largest asset managers, serving over 50 million customers with a focus on brokerage, mutual funds, ETFs, retirement services, and custody. Asset under management, $5.9 trillion of asset under management. Assets under administration, $16.4 trillion, my friend. $16.4 trillion. Again, I would like somebody to try to tell me that literally the whole financial world is not at Ripple. It's not at Ripple SWELL event. Please, I would like somebody to argue with me on that one. Broader total client assets held or custodied includes non-managed holdings up to 15.1 trillion end of 2024. So for 2025, they're estimating it's about 16.4 trillion. So the next one is going to be Bitwise, Robinhood's there, JP Morgan. How did I miss JP Morgan? JP Morgan, right here, total assets, 4.5 trillion. Balance sheet total up 10% year over year. It's the world's fifth largest. Total assets is 4.55 trillion. Assets under management is 3.5 trillion. And assets under custody, I hope you're sitting down again. Assets under custody, $38 trillion. 38 trillion, my friend. Record high, includes non-discretionary holdings. So assets under custody or administration, $38 trillion. JP Morgan. This reflects JP Morgan's dominance in banking, wealth management, and custody, totaling 46 trillion in client-related assets. Data from Q3 earnings and reports. So my friend, I still have about 7 tabs to go, so I'm going to do a part 2. So you definitely don't want to miss part 2. I'm trying to keep my videos under 25 minutes now. I think most people prefer videos that are under 25 minutes. It's a bit better for me also because the editing and the rendering and all that stuff takes a lot of time. So I hope you guys are with that. You guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Thank you all for your support. Please like and subscribe. It really helps the channel, and please share it with everyone. Wishing you a great day, great night, great evening, wherever you are. Thank you so much for your support, and God bless you all. Thank you. Hey my friend, whether you're a day trader or hodler, I've got a game changer for you. BTCC Exchange, founded in 2011, is the world's longest running crypto platform with 0 hacks and licenses in many countries. No KYC or VPN needed, and signing up is fast. For whales or pro traders, it's a dream. Top 5 on CoinMarketCap, unmatched liquidity, low fees, +2. Copy trading lets newbies make $100, $200, even $500 per day, just by copying another trader and he does the trading for you. But leverage and copy trading is risky, so only use what you can afford to lose, or seriously don't do it at all. I launched this channel to share crucial crypto insights, not to see you make reckless moves and lose your hard-earned money. BTCC has over 300 crypto available, including XRP, QNT, XLM, and HBAR. Use my referral link on the screen, in the description, or in the pinned comment for up to $10,000 USDT rewards, up to 50% off fees, and VIP perks. Never keep all your crypto on exchanges. Use reputable hardware wallets. Links below.